simply world class.
Football this week, back again. We're at episode number 3. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect this series to get the support it's got so far, so thank you all very much for taking this one in. But we're back again, and I'm back to deliver some more football stupidity from the world of social media. If you don't know already, this is the series where I bring you the best and more frequently the worst of what football has to offer online. Now, I'm not one to throw around accusations that often, but I can categorically tell you Manchester City are buying both the Premier League and all of the cup competitions. So let me just break this one down for you. In the Carabao Cup, Manchester City faced Oxford United, Fulham, Leicester, Burton Albion, and then beat Chelsea in the final on penalties. In the FA Cup, they faced Rotherham, Burnley, Newport County, Swansea, and Brighton. They've not faced a single big team apart from Chelsea in the final. Undeniable conclusive evidence that they are bribing the Football Association. I mean, it's not really, is it? It just isn't at all. I've even got evidence from an interview from Pep Guardiola on the topic. Pep, we've heard some very concerning accusations about how Manchester City have gone about their business this season. Can you categorically say, do you pay officials and the Football Association?
Of course.
On a level, though, they're a bit lucky, aren't they? No wonder they're slapping everybody about 7-0 in cup competitions. You could get a harder draw in an under-12s invitational. On top of that, they were losing 2-0 in the most recent cup game against Swansea. Absolutely delightful goal from one of their old players, Bersancelina, doubled the Welsh side's lead. We jump into the second half. Bernardo Silva gets one back for City. Then they get a disgustingly dodgy penalty through Raheem Sterling, and they win the game in the final minute with an offside goal. But didn't Liverpool get some dodgy penalties with Mohamed Salah? I don't want to hear it. On a level, though, the quadruple is still very, very much on for Manchester City. Their fans have got to be absolutely ecstatic. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but I know it's definitely deserving of a Premier League points deduction. In other news, Millwall are horrendous. Imagine this. You're 2-0 up against Premier League opposition as a championship side with 2 minutes of normal time to go. You concede a goal, but you're still leading. Nerves are very much frayed. Fingernails are getting bitten by the supporters. There's one final free kick. You're the Millwall goalkeeper. It's your time to shine. Now, I'm not being funny, mate. This is a terrible cross. Legit, what was he even thinking? Just focus on catching it, man. All right? If you get this in your hands, we're through. We're through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Mate, come on now, all right? If I'm a professional goalkeeper. If I don't catch this, I'm not gonna lie, man, there was nothing that I could do. So obviously at this point in the FA Cup, there's no replays. It goes through to extra time, remains level at 2-2. It goes to penalties, and Millwall managed to bottle the lead in that as well. Heartbreak for them. Brighton go through to the semis, and Millwall fans are absolutely gutted. But overall, it's definitely the goalkeeper I feel sorry for, man. In the biggest moment of your life, that is gonna haunt him for the rest of his days. He will know in his mind, at one point in time, he had to play for Millwall.
In this case, when my players show all of them are ready to...
Yeah, solid, mate. Nobody's noticed you at all there. Lionel Messi's back to being an alien again. No, I'm serious. If you give him the opportunity, he will probe you. He and Barcelona played Real Betis on the weekend. Barca absolutely ripped them apart. Messi himself scored a hat-trick, including a free kick, but he finished it off in an absolutely disgusting manner. I'd have shown you the better angle, but I'm trying not to get copyright claimed here. I'm looking at you, Bundesliga from last week. That's like 60 goals now for the season or something from Lionel Messi. He is the undisputed best there has ever been. That's 24 more than Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't understand how people can say Lionel Messi isn't the best player ever. However, Chris Smalling doesn't see it that way. He's quoted as having said, "There is a weakness in Messi that only I know about." I don't think the world is aware of that, so I'm not going to talk about it right now. Chris, I'm going to stop you there. If there's any weakness in Lionel Messi, you are going to be the last person to know about it. His counterparts couldn't even deal with Wolves on the weekend, so if that's anything to go by, they're going to get smoked by Barcelona. I mean, if you're gonna get a red card, you might as well do it in style. Now, Messi's been in the news. Ronaldo's also been in the news this week for slightly different reasons. UEFA have decided to charge him over his celebration against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. Now, if you don't know, he scored a hat-trick, basically single-handedly took Juve into the final 8, and then he made light of Diego Simeone's celebration where he literally grabbed his own balls in the reverse leg. I mean, in fairness, no one should really attempt to shaft the air that furiously, but Diego Simeone wasn't charged for it, so why has Cristiano Ronaldo been? Plus, is it even that bad? It's not exactly a ridiculously explicit celebration. Simeone literally did it in the first leg. There's got to be some sort of consistency from UEFA. Moral of the story for Cristiano Ronaldo, just stop thrusting into places, into situations that are gonna cause him issues. We return back for the still 0-0 segment. You guys liked this when I debuted it last time, so it'll become a regular thing. I'll try and have some other segments as we go along through this series. For those that don't know, this is where we highlight whatever was ridiculous that happened in Sunday League. It's an absolute cesspit for absolutely glorious things is Sunday League. We had, quite frankly, a disgraceful challenge last episode, so I'll be intrigued to see what we've got this time around. Awful defending from Valbuena, I've got to say. On a level, where do I even start with this one? Right, how tall actually is that defender? Why are you even a defender? Imagine from the corner kicks. What even is the benefit of being a footballer and being that small? The manager's chucked his 6-year-old son on just because they're winning the game 6-0. That's the only explanation. And secondly, what is the goalkeeper doing for the actual crossing? Look at that specimen. A man in peak physical condition. He looks like he's about to sell me 12,000 FIFA points and take me out for a beer after the game. N'Golo Kante turned up to training in Clairefontaine at 6:30 AM. He was 6 hours early. All I can say, N'Golo, is I hope that's not a reflection of your love life, because if so, I mean... That is a disgraceful challenge from Lee Catamol. Now, over in the Championship, Marcelo Bielsa's Leeds United have just been defeated in a Yorkshire derby against the Blades, otherwise known as Sheffield United. Now, it's a disappointing result for Marcelo's men, and for some sort of backstory, he doesn't like to speak English in his press conferences. I imagine he can speak some English, but he has an interpreter when he's being interviewed on Sky Sports. So after the game, a reporter from Sky is asking him questions about the game, how he felt it went, and it starts to get a little bit frosty.
If you deserve to win today, why weren't you able to make that breakthrough?
Si merecían ganar, ¿por qué no ganaron?
¿Usted cree que merecíamos ganar?
Do you think that we deserve to win?
I'm asking you the question.
Le estoy preguntando.
Yo también le estoy preguntando.
I'm asking you too.
I'm entirely impartial. You said that you deserved to win, so why weren't you able to find a goal?
It's like he's physically asking to be drop-kicked in the testicles. You just gotta let it go. Look at Marcelo Bielsa. He's a scary-looking man, and he's got another man next to him. You're physically outnumbered in this situation. It goes on and goes on, but overall, I just love how much the translator is enjoying looking menacing along with the manager.
Are you interrupting the interview?
No, we're short of time, so I didn't have time to ask any more questions. Okay.
No, no hay más tiempo, no es cierto.
No, it's not true that we don't have more time.
Oh, no, it is.
Elsewhere, a 35-year-old man has this on the side of his head as his haircut. For a start, it's probably the worst number 7 I've ever seen on anybody's head. Not that I've actually seen that many 7s on a... like, now that I think about it. Secondly, Frank, mate, just get a grip. Come on now. Just, you've got to stop at some point. My bro's currently looking for a club. Any takers? Absolutely no chance, my guy. And finally, dedication award of the week goes to this guy. He had his flag taken by a steward and physically jumped down out of the crowd to go and pursue it at a Celtic game. My absolute hero. But that is all for this week on FTW, and I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, slap a like on this video and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, it's the big red button under the video and it massively helps me out. You can also follow me on social media these days too. My Twitter and Insta are at @theofficialfng and links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.